Jai Shri Krishna. The story of Narharji Sanyasi. Narharji was born into a Gaud Brahmin family that migrated from Agra to Gujarat. At a young age of 15, Narharji met a visiting sannyasi, an ascetic. Much impressed by the simple life of an ascetic, Narharji became a sannyasi himself and left his family in town. He observed strict and punishing penance, exposing himself to all types of weather extremities. After completing the pilgrimage to the holy places of Gujarat, he settled outside of a small village on the bank of the river Mahi. He would avoid meeting women of any age and would cover his own face during discourses attended by many of the villages around his hut. As he became famous, many people became his disciples. People began calling him Narharji Swami. Narharji was enjoying his peaceful, easygoing life as an ascetic, a guru. His meals were provided for by his many disciples. Once, a woman began bringing dinner for him. The woman would arrive with her face covered so her Guruji would not have to cover his. After a week or so, Narharji asked the woman to keep her face uncovered as there was not a soul around in the evenings. Despite Narharji's religious vows as a sannyasi, he befriended the woman. One evening, the woman entered Narharji's home to serve him the food. At the same time, the ruler of Gujarat came to meet Narharji. As he was busy welcoming the ruler, he was unaware of the fact that the woman ran into his bedroom to hide herself. She could not leave, as the ruler stayed for the night. In the morning, the woman's husband came looking for her. As Narharji denied seeing her after she dropped off his dinner, the husband demanded to search his home. He found his wife hidden in Narharji's bedroom. As the ruler witnessed the event, he got very angry with the sannyasi and ordered him to leave the state of Gujarat. Narharji and the woman tried to explain their innocence, but could not convince anyone. With a heavy heart, Narharji accepted his fate as Bhagwan Krishna's Leela and left to go to Mathura and Vraj. In Mathura, Narharji was very impressed with the knowledge, kindness, and piousness of Shri Mahaprabhuji when he met the great Guru. After listening to his discourse for a couple of days, Narharji asked, "Respected Guruji, which is better, Sannyas Dharma or Vaishnav Dharma? Please enlighten me, as I'm confused." Shri Mahaprabhuji replied, "There are two ways to get to Paramatma. However, Sannyas Dharma is difficult to follow in this day and age. The whole life of observing sannyas will be futile if anything but God interests as sannyasi. This is not the case in Vaishnav Dharma, where the seed of devotion never gets destroyed. Even if a Vaishnav is distracted by materialistic things for a while, that seed may redirect a Vaishnav to his God. Thus, Vaishnav Dharma is better than Sannyas Dharma in the present time." The great Guru further said, "Please analyze your life. You may find that your sannyas has not contributed much, if anything, to your spiritual progress." Narharji realized that he was pursuing a very difficult path that may not be suitable to him. He requested Shri Mahaprabhuji to initiate him as a Vaishnav. The great Guru said, "But Narharji, you are Swamiji with many disciples of your own. How would a Swamiji like you be my disciple? Wouldn't that hurt your ego?" Narharji replied, "Respected Guruji, I know that I was lost. I am no Swamiji. Please accept me as your disciple and put me on the course of Vaishnav Dharma." Narharji was initiated as a Vaishnav and Shri Mahaprabhuji blessed with Mansi Krishna Seva. Mansi Krishna Seva means that a Vaishnav remains immersed in remembering Krishna every moment of his life without doing any physical Krishna Seva. Years later, Narharji met his Guru in Badrinath in the Himalayas. He requested Shri Mahaprabhuji to explain in Bhakti Bhakti Margya Sannyas as compared to the sannyas per Hinduism. Shri Mahaprabhuji enlightened him about Bhushti Sannyas. The teachings of Shri Mahaprabhuji have been documented in his book known as Sannyas Nirnay. Narharji was such a blessed Vaishnav. The moral of Narharji Sanyasi's story is that being a Vaishnav to offer love devotion to Bhagwan Krishna is better than spending a life as a sannyasi. A Vaishnav must accept all the pleasant and unpleasant events of life as part of Bhagwan Krishna's Leela and must not be stressed about them. Jai Shri Krishna.